and we want to earn that 250k, you need to be in the right blockchain, right? Trillions could flow through cryptos like Stellar XLM, and you and I, your award-winning Stellar XLM crypto developer, could benefit. But how? Well, if you don't know by now, people, it's clear. It's all about the fundamental facts of the matter. But exactly what is going on with Stellar? You know, we've seen other blockchains make some huge profits, right? We've seen Bitcoin find new all-time highs. We've seen Ethereum find new all-time highs. Solana's exploded. You know, Polkadot's exploded. Linkchain. All of those cryptos are seen to have made new all-time highs. But yet, Stellar XLM, on the other hand, hasn't found a new all-time high in the previous bull run. But what does that mean? Does it mean that it's tied to XRP being its little sister, if you were? Could that be the case? It's likely. They're both very similar blockchains, and really they both came about at the same time. We know Jed was one of the founders of Ripple at OpenCoin, so he had some impact on the way Ripple, or should I say the XRP distributed ledger was designed. We know this, right? But let's just assume that they are, because from what we've seen, Ripple or XRP never made a new all-time high, and Stellar never made an all-time high. There are several others. You've got Bitcoin Cash, you've got Dash, there's so many. In any case, what is going on with the Stellar ethos? We see Stellar down at number 23, beg your pardon, on the Zion Coin's crypto market cap listing. And so we have to think about that. What is going on? What is it that these other 22 blockchains are doing better than Stellar XLM? We're going to need to leave that for another video. But right now, let's take into account what is going on with the Stellar ecosystem. We're talking about this rebranding, right? Stellar has rebranded. And what does that mean? What do I think it means? Do I think that Stellar rebranding is going to instantly shoot it up the coin market cap listing? Do I think it's going to get massive more adoption because they've rebranded? No. I think it's a step in the right direction. I think it's a big statement though. And that statement, I believe, that Stellar is making is that these colours are in relation to something. This rebranding looks like the Ukrainian flag. Ukrainian colours. And we know that actually Stellar XLM are in the position to offer Ukraine the blockchain for their CBDC, their central bank digital currency. Okay? We know that this is likely to move forward. Obviously, more than likely after things are settled, war with Russia settled down. But in the interim, we know that Stellar is providing aid, with Stellar Aid, into the Ukraine for Ukrainians to get their money, to get their aid without any intermediaries. Okay? Because corruption is everywhere. It doesn't matter what country you go, it's present. And what Stellar does is it takes out that middle person and enables that connection. And, you know, not only this, we have to think about the fundamentals, right? We have to think about, yes, you and I My Zionistas, rebranding, we have to think about what's going on out there. On this new regeneration of Ukraine, who's going to be getting these contracts? We know that Mr. Larry Fink's been over there from BlackRock. We see the ties with Stellar on the CFTC board for cryptos, with BlackRock, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. The only crypto firm, the only crypto organization, the only crypto charitable organization, foundation on that council. We see this. We see Larry Fink, BlackRock, demanding a Bitcoin ETF. We understand his views on tokenization on digital assets. Very much in line with Stellar's ethos. And so when we think about this 250k profits, is there potential for that over this rebranding? Is that in the midst of this rebranding? And when we talk about rebranding, yes, people, you're looking at the new Zion Coins logo. This is what you'll be seeing on the actual Zion Coins. When you go to the Zion Coins market cap listing, that's the logo that you'll be seeing. We've rebranded. We wanted it to be more in line with Stellar, combining the two so that we're linking blockchain to blockchain. We wanted it to be a little bit more professional. And if you've been around since 2017, you remember the Stellar rocket ship as the logo, right? I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't invest so much, because it didn't stand out as a professional organization to me. But I looked into it and I knew and I realized and I saw the development and I saw the progress and I saw what the blockchain was. And so I stuck with it. But really, when we think about the rebranding and the direction that Stellar's going in, the ethos, we have to think about the steps they're taking, the people they're introducing. For example, Idris Elba, a new ambassador for Stellar. And you'll be seeing him over at...
And I've got a big announcement. I'm going to be at this year's Meridian in Madrid. Ain't that right, Danelle?
No hay libros en la biblioteca.
Bueno, I think Danelle's busy. Question is, will I see you there?
I apologise right now because I'm not going to be able to make it. Unfortunately, I'd love to be there and I'd love to bring the family, but there's no way that we're going to be able to get there, at least for this year. Maybe next year, never know. But we need to focus on getting our wallet into production. We need to get it into beta, where we got you guys testing it, letting us know what you think. It's very close, people. We want to try and make sure that it's functioning without too many glitches. But with that side, 250k, the money. It could be present. We could be seeing new all-time highs in this new up-and-coming bull run, right? There is huge potential for huge upside. If Stellar keeps making the progress that it's making right now, if Stellar keeps investing into development, into developers, developing front end on the blockchain, developing new ways to interact with the quorum sets, the consensus mechanism, with Soroban, FutureNet, we could be seeing huge upside effects, huge ROI. So we're with just merely a few thousand Stellar XLM within the next 10, 15, 20 years, you could be seeing those sorts of returns, especially if we have a $1 million Bitcoin. And If you go back, if you went back to 2012 and somebody turned around and said to you, you see that Bitcoin you own, not that you owned any, not likely, I didn't, but if you did, just imagine, you see that Bitcoin you own, that's going to be worth £25,000 or $25,000 in years to come. You wouldn't believe them, you'd laugh in their face, right? And you'd sell it as soon as it got to a new all-time high, right? This is where we are, people. Blockchain is not going away. And blockchains like Stellar XLM are doing the groundwork. They're laying down the rails to move forward for this new financial revolution. And you and I are early, my Zionistas, because trillions could flow into cryptos like Stellar XLM, and you and I could benefit. See you in the next one. It's gonna be on that comparison with all those other coins above Stellar on that market cap. Check it out if you want to make that bread pop. I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Smash the Zion coin up there, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.